Hey, it's Lauren. This is an excerpt from the full-length episode. To listen to the entire episode, head to the show notes and follow the link.
This episode has been brought to you by the Afterlight Institute. Ignite the light, magic, and miracles within.
And actually the fifth element being us ourselves as spirits. So how this actually came to me was I was already kind of working with the elements from a coaching perspective with my clients. Like, I feel like, there's not a lot of passion, there's not a lot of desire. How can we bring more fire into your life? And what I started recognizing was inside of my business, there were just certain times of the month that I just didn't have the energy, I didn't have the capacity or the captivation or conviction to do sales or marketing. And then other times of the month, I was like a fiend with all of it. I couldn't stop. I'd wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning with all these divine downloads and ideas. And I was like, oh, like what is going on here? And so I went to call my life coach because I was just having a really one of those days where I was like, how am I ever going to do this? How am I ever going to, I don't have any energy to even get off the couch today. Like, I'm such a loser, like all these like negative self-talk, right? And I go to call my life coach and I realize this is the third month in a row that I've called her on the exact same day. And now that told me there was a pattern there. And anytime I can recognize a pattern, I know there's power. And I am an avid journaler. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go through all my journals and figure out what is going on here. And I started to see this amazing pattern that 1 week of the month, I was very fiery. 1 week of the month, I was in my air. 1 week of the month, I was in earth. And 1 week of the month, I was in water, which I happened to be in my water week that week. And I went back for 5 years worth of my journals and I was blown away. Sometimes on the exact same day, year after year, I would write the exact same words, like word for word, not like a couple words similar, like sentences would be word for word about how I was feeling and what I was thinking. So I decided to track it. I decided to go, okay, if this is true, I should really be selling when I'm in my fire, and I should be doing marketing when I'm in my air. And so I followed it, and this was in January of 2020. And in February of 2020, after following my elements for just 1 month, I had $150,000 in sales in 1 month. It blew my mind. And since then, I have like not slowed down. Like not just from money, but like my energy. I always know what's coming. I always know when I'm going to feel creative. I always know when I'm going to need extra rest. I always know when I'm going to be strategic and organized and feel like decluttering my closet. It's like everything our soul needs to tell us. It's like clockwork right there in the elements. You just have to be able to like connect in, tap in, and follow it. If you feel like sitting down and or how I know I'm in my earth energy for sure is when I start to like declutter things. I start to clean, I start to organize, I start to strategize a little bit more. I clean out my closet. I bring my stuff to like donation houses. I call them my earth errands almost, because I'm just like prepping and planning and strategizing and organizing. And so if you're feeling like kind of sitting down and like pumping out some stuff because you need to get stuff done, that to me would be earth. If you're feeling like incredibly creative or like new divine downloads, ideation is flowing, I always want to take like 10 showers a day when I'm in my air, because I just want to listen to what's going on, to all of the like amazing creativity that's like flowing around me, right? So I love that for air. And whether you're a business owner or not, you can harness the elements for like your career, your relationships, like all of it. Like I identify with all my like girlfriends and like, oh girl, you are in your fire. Like you need to tell your husband right now, like you want to have another baby. Today is the day. You have to do it today because you're in your fire. Like that's when you're captivating, you're magnetic, your like desire is there. I was like, you might even get pregnant today if you tell him.